I'm just going to use this comment to talk a bit about international shipping after Brexit, so please don't feel attacked. I'm literally just using this comment because we only just turned on shipping to the Republic of Ireland, I think 2 or 3 days ago. So the story goes that we as a small business used to ship to the EU very successfully, and we love to do it before Brexit happened. So Ireland was one of our bigger markets outside of the UK. We are based near London, about 30 miles out of London. And then our other bigger markets were like Sweden and the Netherlands, Germany, France. We had a small but growing following in the EU basically. And yeah, it was great. Then Brexit happened, and at first we started to still ship there, but basically 99% of all the parcels came back, or they attracted huge charges, so customer would refuse them at the door, which meant that they would be destroyed and we had to refund the customer, or the parcels would just get lost. So in February last year, we stopped shipping outside of the UK altogether. Since then, there have been a few new things that have been implemented. So there is this thing called IOSS, because basically, quite boring, but the rules were changed and now you have to pay VAT on whatever the amount it used to be that you could import VAT-free under 150 euros. Anyway, now it's just everything. So there's a scheme you can sign up to as a business to kind of simplify everything, which we've done recently. And now from like the fee point of view, we can export again and it shouldn't incur any fees. So currently, if we hadn't signed up to the scheme and we shipped something to, let's say, Ireland, likely the customer at the door would have to pay an import fee and VAT, which would be anywhere between kind of 7 and maybe 20 euros, depending on how much they ordered. So that won't happen now because we've signed up to the scheme that takes care of all of that. But on the other side, unfortunately, shipping into the EU is extremely expensive. We try to use Royal Mail because they have like a deal where they have I think it's like £8, so it's like 10 euros to ship something to Ireland. However, they then sent us a list of all the things we can't ship, and it was literally everything. Like, this list was absolutely everything. So we asked them, like, this list is literally everything, and they're like, yeah, AN Post, I think it's what they're called in Ireland, ship everything back, everything. So you can't ship to Ireland with Royal Mail unless it's like a letter. So we have to use DPD. There is like an EU clearance fee, so it comes out to about £20 for us to ship. It's very unfortunate. We're still doing it because we have some customers in Ireland who still want to order from us because they used to. So they're just kind of pooling together with friends. But to end the story, I absolutely agree. It's ridiculous. I wish it wasn't so expensive, and we'll try our best to, keep looking. But at the moment, it's the best we can do. I'm really sorry.